The Ticket. It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. Here is your host, Derek Pearson. Presented by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome, everybody, to One-on-One, 402-464-5685, Sharp Hammy text line. On the League Hotline, you can join in on the conversation. Rico has made his picks for the women's bracket, and it is Nebraska. He chooses Nebraska to win it all. You guys can go to Rico. Where do we post said bracket?
I posted it on the Tweeter.
The Tweeter
on the 93.7 The Ticket on Twitter and on our Facebook page. Just search 93.7 The Ticket on Facebook. You should be able to find it there. Both places have the link to the group. So if you have an ESPN account, you'll log into that. You'll fill out your bracket. You'll join the group. Max of 3 entries per person because
somebody ruined it.
Yeah, we decided to do no max entries, and somebody put 25. So I had to make it 3 for the women's bracket. So I had to limit it to 3, unfortunately.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
There's always somebody that wants.
Although it still has all of his on here, so I don't know if it's like 3 now.
It's based like, why can't
don't
you have
ruin
nice things? Like, there are people that just go and fall into it. Like, just be decent.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
You don't have to do that. As we talked about at the end of the hour, today is a day where there's spring training games. All right, the Twins and Red Sox, first pitch 1:05, and it's a free game. It'll be on MLB.com. It's free. And then at 4:00, it's the battle for all of Chicago. One half of the fan base will be sniped off at after this loss. Just kidding. They'll let them live. But White Sox Cubs, it's a battle. Nick, are you excited?
They'll let them live. It'll just be sadness.
No, the other one, you'll have to wear the other team's jersey.
Ooh. If you had to wear a White Sox jersey, Nick, whose would it be?
Jordan.
Tim Anderson?
Jordan's 45.
Oh, Eloy Jimenez.
I hate you so much.
Why? Because he was a former Cub. Or Craig Kimbrell.
Why? It wouldn't be Jordan?
Well, it has to be a current.
Current.
Can't be a former. It has to be a current.
Yeah, either that or rookie year Jose Abreu.
What if they forced you to wear Tim Anderson's?
It would be cool. I mean, there's swag connected with Tim Anderson's.
You know what I want? Now that I think about it. And I'm a Jersey guy.
Big Jersey guy. Not New Jersey. Jerseys.
Like, well, no, I'm a big Jersey guy these days. But the White Sox and the Cubs back in the day, there was a stretch where everybody went with the powder blue jersey kind of deal.
Powder blue.
Phillies went with it. The White Sox wore white with red.
What?
Yes. You don't remember. You guys don't know that.
No.
The White Sox used to have yes, they did. And there was a stretch where Dick Allen played for them, and Dick Allen was
interesting.
Oh, aren't they like totally sexy?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh yeah, and the Cubs went powder blue. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's pretty nice.
Yep.
I do like the Cubs that have the powder blue
with the bear face
blue
on.
That says Chicago, or the bear.
The bear on it. The bear on it is that one.
The little bear's the best.
I'm gonna go back to a Ryne Sandberg Cubs jersey. I once was in possession of a Ferguson Jenkins Cubs jersey.
Look at you.
I love Fergie Jenkins. I did, and then they moved to Texas, and I was like, oh.
Powder blue is a very strong jersey color.
Yeah, Phillies had one.
The Royals do it. I think they made it one of their like regular rotation jerseys now, because I know the Phillies do. The Phillies powder blue is probably my favorite powder blue baseball jersey.
So sexy.
Like, it's gorgeous. And also, in a weird way, the brown for the Padres, I love it. The brown and the yellow works.
I'm not mad at the brown
It works.
Padres jersey. I'm not like the old Steve Garvey, Tony Gwynn, Gaylord Perry. Nick is just breaking
Breaking
things in
That's fine. He's okay.
in the other room.
Yeah, I like the brown and gold Padres stuff. Like I don't know. Like at first I was like, brown, that's a stupid jersey color, and then after a couple games I was like, you know what? Yeah, that
We're
works.
talking about Padres.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like those.
What are the best jerseys?
you can't say Cubs.
Yeah, I don't think it's the Cubs.
And it doesn't have to be the jersey that a team currently uses. Like I have a cream. I'll wear it tomorrow. A cream Washington Senators jersey, which looks like the White Sox one that you.
Oh,
had.
the Marlins Miami Knights or whatever they called it last
Huh.
year.
The bright blue
The
ones.
bright blue ones. Oh, those
Josh
were
is right.
gorgeous.
Josh is right. The Astros
I like the Astros that have the
just the blue star.
yes, those are cool.
The,
with the
big stripes?
with the big huge stripes on
Yeah,
there. There are
those are
people
good.
that hate those jerseys.
I like those.
but
I also really liked the Phillies cream ones.
The cream ones. I don't know how I
with
feel about-
with the red.
Yes, with the red
and
the red
blue.
stripes with the blue lettering.
I'm not sure how I feel about cream jerseys.
Oh, I like. Cream.
I
like the
will
cream.
I will
I'm
bring.
not
I'm
sure.
wearing the Washington Senators. My first baseball hero was the Washington Monument. His name was Frank Howard, 6'7", 265-pound masher. Like it looked like he was holding a toothpick in his hand, and he ran. He looked like Frankenstein when he ran.
Should it be Jersey Day tomorrow for
It
at
can
least
be.
this for the early shows? since the other ones are-
Well, I could be for
Out
early
of-
shows because we're not going
because
to
then
be.
it's out at Wings and
Yeah,
Rings.
'cause we're not
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
at
wear a
Wings.
baseball jersey when we're talking
I'm gonna
basketball.
I'm gonna
I might.
wear. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I'm breaking out the Baltimore Bullets jacket tomorrow.
Look at you.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, baby.
The-
yeah, baby.
We have Chris on the line that has a
okay.
comment about Cubs and White Sox.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
Hey there. Well, yeah, first off, though, the Pittsburgh Pirates late 70s pill hat's the best hat ever.
Sexy.
Oh, yes.
So
I love those
sexy.
hats.
Oh.
But in Chicago, having grown up in the suburbs, about 11% of the people are White Sox fans, and they hate Cubs fans with a passion. Cubs fans couldn't care less. You can tell the White Sox fans, they don't have many teeth. They're all methed out. They charge after umpires relentlessly. They run on the field and tackle umpires. I've never seen anything like it. It only happens with the White Sox.
And
So
they,
as a
and they
Cubs
burn
fan,
records.
it's just kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, and they
And
burn
I don't
records.
begrudge the White Sox if they win a title. That's great. I don't hate them. But, yeah, they would never consider anything Cubby. They don't want anything bluish around. They're just dark people.
That's why they wear black. That's why they wear
Yeah.
black.
Thank you, Chris.
But also the White Sox with the short leg. They wore shorts with their uniform. They
How far
wore
back when
shorts.
was that?
70s. They wore. It looked like so. They
I
wore-
remember this. I don't remember.
they
the
had the-
sleeveless. Was it the Reds?
No, so they had like the old 1920s collar
Oh,
with shorts, and then the boxed hats.
that's
like this.
weird.
Well, it was weird because their knees were showing. Like they were
Collar,
wearing-
you know,
they were
collar
wearing-
and knees.
like they were showing, like knees were showing, and
I'm saying if you have a collar to anything, I don't think your knees should be showing.
no, but that was kind of the way it was. They dressed.
That's
I
kinda
think
weird.
I think the White Sox were the only ones that did it. I don't remember anybody else wearing the shorts because they still had the stirrups. They had stirrups and shorts.
Mhm.
So another jersey that I thought about, the Florida Marlins, the white pinstripe jersey.
That
Yeah.
just says Marlins.
That just
across?
says Marlins.
Or the one that
something
says-
nice and simple. Because I just remember
Okay.
watching Hanley Ramirez
Yeah.
playing.
Devil Rays, the gray one that
Tampa-
said
yep.
Devil Rays
Yep,
back when
that
they
was not
actually
bad.
had a cool name and it wasn't just Rays.
They're in
I
the market for
don't-
Freddie Freeman. They're one of the finalists.
Well, they'll
please
have
don't
him
do
for
that.
they'll have him for a year and then they'll trade him away
Please
because
don't
they
do
don't
that.
like
Freddie Freeman.
don't
and
like
Kevin
having
Kiermaier.
good players on their team.
Please don't
DP,
do
what's your opinion
Hold
on
on.
Kevin
Yeah.
Kiermaier?
Yeah. So
That looks so weird. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. The high socks.
Oh, it was the
the
high socks.
of the shorts.
It was the high socks.
just a knee.
and I mean, it was fantastic. Right?
That's
Look
weird.
at Ron Kittle. Like you could see,
Ugh.
like this is how
Too much knee.
No, that's awkward.
powder blue. I love the Texas Rangers powder blue.
Ooh.
Back and this was early on when they first got a team. They wore powder blue. And
If I wasn't,
it just said Texas.
if I didn't early on become a Yankees fan, I think I might have been a Rangers fan. I don't know why.
Well, I was a Rangers fan because they were the Senators. So when they left DC in 70, whatever it was, 72,
Mhm.
73, whatever it was, they moved straight to Texas.
Mhm.
So they took all my heroes. They took all my players. So
Yeah.
they took Jeff Burrow. So Jeff Burrow, Pete, David Clyde, those are the guys that were the young guys that we were following in DC, and they were terrible, mind you. They were terrible in DC. But when they got to Texas, it was like, okay, well, this is who we're going to root for. And David Clyde was a guy that was like a phenom. He was supposed to be the Strasburg of the day.
Yeah.
And he tanked. And he was in Texas. And we felt the pain all the way in DC. Like we felt it bad.
Yeah.
They had Toby Harrah, Jeff Grieve. Like Burroughs was their home run hitter. Our superhero with glasses. If that gives you any idea. The Braves with the feather on the sleeve.
Ooh.
Like the Hank Aaron
Okay.
and the Hank Aaron, like the flannel joints that the Braves wore back in the day.
Mhm.
Oh my mercy. Like my heart flutters. Oh, the one with just the screaming chief on the front.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat.
I'm a fan of the gray Arizona Diamondbacks jersey that says D-backs on the front. I don't know why.
I don't. I
It's like
haven't been
it's kind of
moved.
simple. I like Arizona. though.
I do like the red Braves jersey, the current
the red one, that is nice.
The red. I know a lot of Braves fans love the red.
Yeah.
But I want them to go back to the well, they're powder blue with the Dale Murphy, Bob Horner powder blues. The
for
Braves.
the Braves.
The
Braves have
Braves.
powder blue.
Oh, baby. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, sir.
When did they have that?
Yes, sir. Back in the 70s.
Oh,
Show him. Yeah, those are sexy.
those aren't bad.
Yeah, those
Let
are.
me get a look.
What's the best powder, like current powder blue? Would it be?
Oh, it's the Phillies.
Would it be the Phillies
It's-
or the Royals?
It's easily the Phillies.
Ooh,
Well,
I
the
easily
Royals
the
don't do
Phillies.
enough with
They,
theirs.
no, I think do they
Like-
only wear it on Sundays?
Well,
I think, like I said, I think they made it part of their regular rotation now. The Cardinals wore powder blue more than the Royals did, but I can't get behind the Cardinals.
Can
on
you
anything.
see? Can you see the?
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh, the Braves. Yeah, the Braves powder blue
that's nice.
was
Yeah.
fire. I'm trying to think. Like the Dodgers have stayed traditional.
No, man, that
The
Phillies-
Yankees have stayed traditional. The Red Sox have stayed traditional. You
They're
know what?
boring.
I don't. And this is unpopular with some folks, but the Oakland A's vest, the sleeveless vest,
Were they the ones that wore that? I thought the Reds did that.
There
The
were
Reds
there
did it
were a
at,
couple
like,
teams. The
There,
D-backs
there,
did it.
there were several teams that
Yeah.
did it
Okay.
in the 70s.
Okay.
The Reds
the
did it. Pirates
Expos.
did it. Pirates. Oh my God. The Pirates Roberto Clemente
Mhm.
vest
in the
is-
with the black
is-
vest.
is no, it's
Chips.
Or
it's a
gray.
cream vest
Ooh.
that they wore with black sleeves underneath.
Interesting.
Oh, so nice.
The
like,
Oakland, the Oakland
the
green,
A's.
the
was-
Oakland green really pops to me.
No, but the Reggie vest, the sleeveless, because Reggie was like Jack.
Massive.
So Reggie would wear like tight sleeves
Of course,
cut.
of course he did.
And,
Of course. I mean, I would too.
and then they did the yellow sanitaries. They did it. The Padres did it. I'm trying to think who did yellow sanitaries. Pirates did it with the black, with their black uniforms, with the black pants,
Mhm.
which was always interesting to me. It was like whatever the Pirates bucked every trend that they could buck.
I love the Pirates. Is that
But-
weird?
But the vest,
Absolutely.
Is that weird?
like, so have you seen the Clemente vest?
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, it's a I don't know, it just feels like, especially when I was young and jacked, like I would just wear baseball vests. And
Okay, I do know this one. Yeah, it's from the famous picture. He has a
Rico.
Oh, that's a vest?
That's
I thought
a-
that was just a jersey.
that's oh,
That one?
Yeah, that's a vest
Oh.
with just sleeves under it.
That's nice.
DP, how much do you pay attention to like minor league players?
I used to be a minor league fanatic. I am not anymore because
It's so crowded.
well, yeah, it's crowded, and they've moved. Like I was at Pawtucket, Rochester, Columbus, Richmond guy, so I knew all of those players coming up because, like I said, at VCU we were the field crew for Richmond Braves, so we knew all the players coming up. We saw everybody before the major league saw them. And so you imagine that I shared a locker with Brett Butler from the Indians. Like Brett Butler, I was a center fielder. Brett Butler was a center fielder. So we could go out and shag fly balls. And that Richmond team, when I was there, was Brett Butler, Brooke Jacoby. They end up all being traded to the Indians for Len Barker. The Braves traded for Len Barker, who had just thrown an no-hitter, and they gave away just a ton of the young talent.
Yeah.
But the guys who were on the team, Gerald Perry was at first, Rufino Linares, who had the big base hit against the Pirates in the World Series that won that clinched the series. Matt Sinatra. We had Ricky and Mickey Mailer. We had and then we would get, so we had Dale Murphy when Dale Murphy was a catcher. At 6'4", Dale Murphy came up. He came up as a catcher, but he couldn't throw. Like he would throw it in the center field. And so then they tried to move him, and then they moved him to center field, and all of a sudden he was a Gold Glove. So yeah, Terry Harper, like that was, but you followed, you knew, who was the guy for Columbus? The Yankees, Steve Balboni. He was a guy that would hit 40 home runs a year for Columbus and then go up to the Yankees and bomb. And they kept going back and forth. So he'd hit 40, they'd send him up to the Yankees, he'd hit 212, they'd send him right back down. He'd come back, he hit 40, they'd send him up, and they'd send him right back down. Text on said the Huskers have vests.
Curtis Cable account says the Huskers had vests too for a while.
Yes. See, so if anyone, let me say this.
I think they were gray.
They have the white ones.
Yeah.
They're the white ones.
Oh, they're white.
To anyone that has a 2X or bigger vest, I want it. I want it now.
So did you guys ever? I don't think. Did you ever did you guys even wear vests?
We wore vests. Okay, so I'm
so
old that when I was in Little League, we wore flannel.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
And this is in Virginia, and it was hot.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Little League, it was terrible. Whose
bright idea was that?
Oh no, well that everybody in Little League, if you're old enough, you played in flannel. And it was terrible. Like it was just terrible. And then the next year we got we didn't get cotton. We got polyester uniforms.
Does the vest make it easier to throw?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know.
It was less restrictive. We had a softball team where we wore vests because it was just less restrictive.
We never wore vests. This shows my youth. We grew up in the dry fit age when dry fit was huge. Or just becoming such a big thing, and everybody was freaking out about it because they're like, "Oh, it's so light." So that's what we always wore.
Okay.
We did have a button-up like jersey.
Yeah,
that was my favorite.
I was just wondering if the vest made it easier to throw.
We didn't get button-up until college. We wore the pull. I hated pull. But it was all we knew.
Jersey?
It was all we knew. We played in pullover, and I didn't like them. I didn't like them.
I didn't like pullovers.
But coming from flannel,
you'll take anything.
Oh, I was like, look, I'm so old that we had the traditional sanitaries and socks, right?
I was gonna say, was it stirrups?
We had stirrups, but we were the first ones that you would take white elastic, and you would cut the stirrup in half, and then you would sew the white elastic onto whatever the color. So that's how you stretched it into the singlet where you had the single bar all the way up. But everybody looked stupid because you had so our colors, we had a blue, and then there was the white elastic that you would pull up and stretch into your pant leg. And our coach was like, okay, that's really stupid. Like, we're not going to do that. We'll figure out. Then somebody finally made stirrups that,
Go around and
yeah.
So I never was able to handle stirrup. Not handle. I didn't enjoy stirrups because as a catcher, I didn't
You
like
trip on them.
I didn't like having stirrups as a catcher. I just wanted the traditional long pant
Well, you trip on 'em.
and just make it simple
I wasn't a long
without knee
pant.
sabers.
Well,
don't ever use knee sabers.
Well, we didn't have.
You're not a knee saver guy?
no.
You
We
don't care
didn't
about
have
knees.
the pants, the pant leg, like the
Mhm.
loose bottom. We didn't have those. We had elastic at the bottom.
So they were like tied around either the ankle or you
Or
pulled
the
them
calf.
up. Yeah, the
Mm.
calf.
It was
That's
tight.
awesome.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
Like,
Then I would pull it up too. Yeah.
we didn't. I pulled it up, and then we used the elastic, and then we got to college, and they were the first ones that had like the long stirrup
Yeah.
where it was a single stripe up the side, and then some genius came along and just made socks with the color stripe in the sock,
Exactly.
which looks really stupid for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm like, again, we played with wooden bats, so aluminum
Yeah.
came in when I was a junior,
Interesting.
a
Well,
junior in high school.
it's so weird because like now there's as a high schooler you looked forward to going to Kansas City or Des Moines and playing in wood bat tournaments, and now they're having younger kids go to like play in one wood bat tournament. a year.
You prefer wooden over aluminum?
It was Louisville
I
Slugger,
prefer
Adirondack.
I
Those were
prefer
the two.
wooden when you are doing BP or hitting off of a tee.
Yeah, that was it was
But if
either
you're-
Adirondack.
If it's
or
in a
Louisville
game,
Slugger.
if it's in a game, then yeah, use aluminum. But I keep telling people, if you're old enough to handle a wood bat,
handle a wood bat.
handle a wood bat off of BP, because it just you're able to tell contact and I mean obviously there's little things that you have to do. Don't hit with the label facing, like hit the label facing you.
Well, broken bats is
Exactly.
is the price you pay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And,
it's just
and
like
that's
little
usually
things like
an
that.
inexperienced hitter,
Mhm.
but also at high level, then you get that same sort of thing that happens. The aluminum bats, I just felt like I was King Kong with an aluminum bat. Like I
Mhm.
felt like, oh my goodness, everything jumps off.
So
the bat.
now I mean obviously with BB core it doesn't feel like that anymore.
Well, because
Unfortunately.
what I loved was the thin handle.
Mhm.
I love the thin handle, and then it was weighted, right? So you could get a different weight. Wood, you were kind of getting what you got
Mhm.
weight wise, but with aluminum, you could get a 34-ounce bat and a 28-ounce weight.
Exactly.
And I was like my jam was 33-29. I could hit all day. Like my
Yeah.
bat speed was always on point.
We have a phone call. Eric in Lincoln has a minor league story
Okay.
for
Ooh.
us.
Okay, Eric, what's up?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. What's up?
Good. So a few years ago, I would say 5 or 6 years ago, we went down to visit some family in Springfield, Missouri, and we got a chance to go to the Springfield Cardinals, the AAA affiliate of the Cardinals down there, and they were playing the AAA of the Dodgers. The reason why we went was because Matt Carpenter of the Cardinals was actually doing a rehab assignment, and so we went down to see him and all that, and we got the VIP experience. Fun little thing about the Springfield Cardinals Stadium is on the third base side, upper deck, if you pay a little extra, they have a buffet of all you can eat hot dogs, nachos, and oatmeal cream pies, which was probably the best concessions experience I've ever had at a ballpark. So if you're ever in the Springfield area, I recommend going down there. And then kind of a fun little thing is about 4 or 5 years later, I was looking at the scorecard just randomly and saw that Bellinger and Turner of the Dodgers were actually playing there. So if you ever go to a minor league game, save that scorecard because you never know what all-stars you might be able to see. So that's
Interesting.
just my experience, and I thought you guys might enjoy that.
Thank you. Good stuff. Good stuff.
The Springfield Cardinals have a really cool powder blue uniform.
Do they?
Yes.
That's where we'll toward the break. When we come
Yeah.
back, that a part of the minor league deal was just
Mhm.
seeing guys. I saw Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds when they were young. I saw Albert Pujols play in Princeton in Woodbridge, Virginia, back when he was a rookie. But I want to talk about jerseys. I'm going to stay, but we're going to go Negro Leagues.
Okay.
We'll go Negro Leagues when we come back.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Fruitcakes are just for Christmas, right? Gosh, I feel sorry for you. I mean, what if we had done that with bacon? Bacon is only for breakfast. We'd never have bacon cheeseburgers. We'd never be able to save a salad by adding bacon bits. We'd never have Brinner. That's breakfast for dinner. Don't limit yourself. Fruitcakes for St. Patrick's Day. Fruitcakes for graduation. Fruitcakes for Thursday. Beatrice Bakery and Grandma's Fruitcakes are perfect for every occasion. Check them out in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. State basketball has concluded, and here are your winners for girls and boys. For the girls, in Class A, number 2 Fremont won over number 5 Lincoln Southwest. In Class B, number 1 Elkhorn North won over number 2 Scott Catholic. In Class C1, number 1 Lincoln Lutheran just fell short against number 2 Northman Central, 31-35. For the boys, Miller North is your Class A champions after a win over number 2 Bellevue West, 67-57. In Class B, number 2 Roncalli Catholic won its championship over number 1 Scott Catholic, 52-37. In Class C1, Cale Jacobson from number 2 Ashland Greenwood continued his great tournament run. Ashland Greenwood took home the championship on a buzzer beater corner 3 by Evan Shepard, assisted by Cale Jacobson. They would win over Auburn, 36-33. In Class D2, number 6 Parkview Christian won over number 1 St. Mary's in the title game. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
Hey, Steve. Welcome to Great Clips.
Great Clips asks, what's the difference between good and great?
Come on back and have a seat.
Good asks you what haircut you'd like.
I have all your details from last time. Would you like the same haircut today?
Great already knows. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details so you can get the same thing as last time, every time. Download our online check-in app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Today on Hey Culligan, why does your team stink? Here's Coach Waters.
Hey Culligan, yeah, my team stinks.
Ooh, harsh.
No, I mean they stink. They won't hit the showers because it makes their skin all dry and itchy.
Coach, it sounds like your guys have been hit hard by hard water.
You kidding me? Hard water?
Yep, so let's call an audible in the form of one Culligan Smart High Efficiency Water Softener to get the smooth back in their skin and the stink out of your team.
Okay, Culligan, I'm putting you in.
Coach, we're already on the way. Go to CulliganLincoln.com and schedule your free water test today.
The Cash Blast promotion from the Nebraska Lottery is back. Until April 12th, when you buy a 2x2 ticket and enter the voucher number online, you could win a $5,000 or $500 cash prize. And if your winning voucher is from a 7-day draw 2x2 ticket, your cash prize is doubled. There will be 7 weekly drawings and 14 total winners in the Cash Blast promotion. Cash Blast from the Nebraska Lottery. You can win $5,000 or $500. Promotion ends April 12th, 2022. 2x2 top prize odds 1 in 105,000.
Welcome to March Baskets at Wings and Rings, the best place to watch all the games. Heads up, there's a new rule in the college tournament. We hope you enjoy it as much as our wings, chicken ringer sandwiches, and club level atmosphere. Here it is. There's no overtime. If the game is tied at the buzzer, we go right to team dodgeball. Grade school rules. It should be fun. I'll see you at Wings and Rings for March Baskets.
Join 93.7 The Ticket for first round action at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Round up your friends and coworkers to get out and play softball. Different skill levels are available in either competitive or recreational for men, women, and co-ed. All teams get 6 weeks or 8 weeks of regular season games, depending on the day you play, plus a double elimination tournament. Games start in April and play through July. Registration closes March 27th, so get signed up today. For more info and to sign up for adult summer softball, go to teamsideline.com/LincolnNE.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
He's okay. Yeah, make sure Schaefer's okay.
Oh, poor guy. Man, I love baseball. I'm not like, I love baseball, I love football, I love basketball. I'm not as knowledgeable in baseball as I probably should be, but I do love it.
I'm old. So in a more concentrated time, there's a lot. So back east you had the Cape Cod League, which a lot of people would just drive up and go play. And the rule was,
Isn't that where Max Anderson was playing?
You can go up there and get in a league. And so they had a black college. They said we were all-stars, but I wasn't an all-star. So
yes, you were. Don't cut yourself short.
Well,
you just weren't at the same all-star.
I wasn't at the level of the people that I was traveling with and the people that you were playing with. So imagine, being in Arlington, Virginia, the Pittsburgh Pirates single A was the Alexandria Dukes, and they wore Pirates uniforms and the whole thing. So, back in those days, if you could play, if you played in the industrial league or you played in college, they would bring you in for workouts just to have people to practice against and scrimmage against and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
And back then, I mean, it's Van Slyke, Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds, but the travel team in those days. We would go, it was a 16-city tour, and it was mainly mid-Atlantic, but it's Mike Devereaux, Odubie McDowell, Toy Cook, who played for the Saints and played for the Panthers in the NFL, but he was an All-America at Stanford, and Ken Dixon, Kenny Howell from the Dodgers. We actually called him Nugie. But these players, like I wasn't in the universe that they were in. From a talent standpoint, no,
that makes sense.
Like, it was different, and this was Baby Bonds, right? So this is arrogant, smuggy Barry Bonds because Bobby's his dad. Oh, and by the way, he can go.
Yeah.
Like, he can really go.
Yeah.
Like faster than you. Like, Odubie McDowell was fast, so fast that he was scary, but Bonds was so fast that he didn't look fast. Like, he didn't work at being fast. Like, he just
moved.
Yep, he just moved. Mike Devereaux could fly. But Devereaux was country boy strong. Like, Devereaux would hit the ball farther than Bonds did.
It's one of the best types of strong to be.
Right. Well, because it was just natural. And he would just go. So
you don't have to lift weights. You're just strong.
Yeah. I mean, those guys. So you would play in these tours and these circuits, and then you get to meet the players and you go, wow, this is, this is different. Like, the difference between a guy who can play Division I baseball and a guy who's really good at Division I baseball. You're barely in the same universe and species.
People don't realize that's a thing. Like that, you can be like a Division I athlete, but then there's people who are really good at being a Division I.
We had a dude. So Bill Wyckoff was our catcher, and Bill Wyckoff was drafted in the 5th round by the Red Sox. And then we had Chippy Garland. Chippy Garland was 6'5", kid from Richmond, Virginia, and Chippy was drafted by the Red Sox. And Chippy threw. He was Luis Tiant after Tiant. Like, he would throw from 4 different angles and throw 4 different pitches. And then, oh, by the way, he could pump you at 93 back in the day. Right. And you go, okay, this is crazy.
Jeez.
This is crazy. But you would go to places, and look, Division I baseball, you would think was the best baseball. But we would do our tour, and we would go down, we'd play. So we'd play Richmond, Old Dominion, Virginia Tech, Virginia. Then we would go down to Carolina. We would play NC State. We wouldn't play Duke, but we would play we would go down and play like Asheville, Greensboro. Then you go to South Carolina, you play Clemson, South Carolina, and then you go to Spartanburg, University of South Carolina, Spartanburg. And then you go to these little places. We went down to Florida. And you think, okay, we're going to play Florida State. We're going to play Miami. No, you're going to play Miami. You're going to play Dade County. And let me tell you, Dade County had dudes who could really ball, who just didn't like going to class. And them dudes, look, we actually we would actually win games against the big schools and then go play these little podunk places and get hammered.
People are like, why are you losing to them? What are you doing?
Because those are the dudes who, look, when everybody else was at class, they were in the batting cage. Like, they didn't care nothing about the academic. But then you'd get them in these tours and you'd realize, oh, my goodness gracious. Like, I thought I could run. until you run next to Mike Devereaux, Odie McDowell, and Barry Bonds, and you go, "No, I really can't run."
It's always fun when you think you can do something, and then you face somebody who can actually
Who
do
can
do
actually do that.
like I could run, but these dudes can run.
Like my brother was an Olympian, right?
Mhm.
So I thought I could run until you run next to your brother.
Yeah.
And you go, "Nope." That's the whole
Look, I'm fast for a non-Olympian.
for a non-All-American, I'm really fast.
Yeah.
So you learn that stuff along the way, and then you become a fan of, like, in my closet right now, I have a Alexandria Dukes single A jersey. I have a Prince William Cannons that Albert Pujols played for when he was coming up through the organization. I had a Cal Ripken Rochester Red Wings jersey.
Wow.
Back in the day. There was a time where I had the Braves AAA jersey. But those days are gone. I've still, I think I've kept one or two, but I am currently now fully in my Negro Leagues phase when it comes to jerseys and that sort of stuff. And anything Homestead Grays, Baltimore Black Sox, Philly Stars, the Homestead Grays as its original phase, any of the Jackie stuff, any of the that's the stuff that I
want to learn more about the Negro Leagues. I really want to go down to the Negro League Museum in Kansas City.
Yeah, just drive down there. What are you waiting for?
Well, I don't know. Me and Rachel talk about taking a trip at some point in Kansas City. We're definitely going to go there.
Take the trip. Nick, have you gone to the Negro League Museum? Yeah.
So I'm actually going down to Kansas City this weekend with a couple buddies. We're going there.
Yeah. Nice. This is the thing, right? I mean, those jerseys, man. Yeah, I I'm a fan. I'm a jersey guy though. So no matter what sport, I've got a Dr. J Virginia Squires jersey. ABA Virginia Squires.
You and your old jerseys.
Oh, like an old UCLA Alcindor.
Ooh. Big Lou.
Right? Like to go back and do
people that's always a fun question to ask people is I don't remember. He was the number one pick, yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's whatever draft class, who was the number one pick,
and they get it wrong,
and they go Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and you go, nope.
It was Alcindor. Speaking of powder blue, Georgetown used to wear the powder blue.
I could see that.
Georgetown has powder blue. Ewing. Matter of fact, I believe in the championship game against North Carolina, they wore the powder blue.
Would they have?
No, they wore gray.
They wore the gray,
but they had the powder blue
because the gray is
chef's kiss.
I've
got a limb bias
because I like Syracuse, but Georgetown.
I got a limb bias Maryland.
That's a good one.
I've got the yellow. Look, he's setting up the ping pong balls for you guys for tomorrow.
You good?
And it's gonna take him. Mark had to go and get
something to hold it or something.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Put it against the wall.
Yeah.
No, put it against the wall so it doesn't turn.
That'll work too. There you go.
There you go.
It's
science major.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. So he's got to fill out a lot of ping pong balls.
He does have the nicest handwriting in the office.
Does he?
Yes. It's very nice.
I don't know, bro. Have you seen my handwriting?
I have.
I'm pretty fluid.
Fluid. Fluid is a word that I would use.
Fluid. I love it.
Yeah, fluid. That's a word.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like water. Just, on a flat surface, it just kind of spreads out.
You shut up. You shut up. You shut up. So there are 4 spring games today. The White Sox and Cubs are playing at 4:00 Eastern, so 3:00 here. D-backs, Rockies, Twins and Red Sox, probably an hour plus. So there's that.
Sanchez.
I'm going to hit you with trivia. Ready for this tournament? You ready?
Okay. I'm probably not, but yeah.
I'm going to give you a topic, a subject, and you can tell me who you think I'm talking about. Okay.
Okay. What is this for?
This is for the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
Highest scoring team in the tournament. Who do you think it is? They average 87.8 points a game.
Not a power 6. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Bryant. Maybe they have the leading scorer.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Averages 87. Who was the lowest scoring team in the tournament?
Virginia's not in the tournament.
Shut up. You shut up. San Diego State.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
They only average 65 points a game. The team with the most possessions per game. Up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up
highest
and down.
scoring team.
Gonzaga.
It's the highest scoring team. Slowest team.
San Diego State.
Akron.
Oh.
Akron. The best free throw shooting team, which usually is a thing that takes you through the tournament. So this team from year to year will always do well in the tournament because they don't give away free points. Think East.
East. Big East or just East?
Big East.
Big East?
Villanova. Villanova shoots 82.3
points
a game.
Creighton. I don't like that.
Worst free throw shooting team, which if you pick them in the first round, probably a pretty good sign that they're not going to advance.
Virginia Tech.
Boise State.
Oh.
Boise State averages.
They're playing Memphis.
So
I got Penny Hardaway squad
That's
in
going
that
to be best 3-point shooting team at 44.2%.
Ooh, I know this one. It's Colgate.
It is not.
What?
It is not.
Oh, they're the second best.
We talked about them yesterday, though.
We did?
Yeah.
South Dakota State?
Yes. South
Dang
Dakota
it.
State is the best 3-point shooting team.
Because I looked it up. Colgate.
Charlie's shooting 50% from three.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Charlie easily shooting 50% from three. Worst 3-point shooting team. Also another sign that you are not going to do well in this tournament. Think Big 12.
Big 12.
Well,
We have
formally. Texas
Formally.
Christian. TCU.
TCU. Oh, they're the Big 12.
Well, no, but I mean, you don't really think of them as Big 12.
No. Think Mountain West.
The most experienced team, and their players average almost 3 years per player. A very good sign. If you want
That
an
is
upset, if you
experience.
want to pick an upset, this may be a team that you want to
3
consider.
years per player.
Texas Southern. Players as a team, they average 3 players.
But how often have they been in the tournament?
Well, they won last night, so
True.
you know.
I was going to say Illinois. I feel like they're pretty
Here's
experienced.
where teams get upset. Least experienced team.
Duke.
No.
Not-
Less experienced. Their team averages, you ready for this? 0.52 years experience per player.
Oh, wow.
0.52.
I have no idea who that
And
is.
they are a high seed.
Gonzaga?
Arizona averages 0.52.
Wow. And they have a first-year head coach.
Oh, like I said, like if you want to look at upsets, that's
Oh,
right?
wow.
Also, okay,
I
so
might have to switch my bracket around.
who is the tallest team? Tallest.
Tallest? Arizona?
This team averages 6
Arizona.
point. They average
I know I had to get a question right sometime.
79.5 inches per player. The smallest team. We talked about them yesterday too.
South Dakota State?
Nope. Think
Virginia Tech.
Longwood. The Lancers.
Longwood.
They are 4 inches shorter than Arizona per player.
They have a kid from Seward.
Right?
I don't remember his name, but he
Right.
plays for Longwood.
And the team with the deepest bench means their players play the most minutes.
I'll tell you that. Gonzaga,
We've
because they're blowing
already
people
mentioned
out.
them today in this segment.
In this segment. Gonzaga or Arizona?
They are also the most experienced team. Texas Southern.
Texas Southern.
Their bench plays 46.5 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
per game.
Wow.
So I just thought I'd feed you some goodies before you fill out your
So
bracket.
there you go, folks.
Yeah, we gave you the goodies. Stay tuned. We'll close out one-on-one, hand it over to the Captain Show when we come back.
Watch live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, welcome to Big Chain Bar and Grill. Can I get you a drink? Which game were you hoping to see? Doesn't matter. I don't know what channel the game's on anyway. Are you ready to order? Okay, here's your check. Come back and see us again, okay?
What?
Hey, welcome back into Upside.
Slow down and enjoy the game at the Upside Bar and Lounge. Comfortable seating, plenty of screens, a great food and drink menu, and no one trying to shove you out the door. Come in, hang out, and take it all in at the Upside Bar and Lounge, open daily just east of 27th and Pine Lake.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on.
Mostly sunny skies and warm conditions for your Wednesday. We'll top out at 72. Winds out of the south-southwest at 15. Increase in cloud cover tonight with a low of 42. We'll see much cooler conditions tomorrow with a high of 53 and a chance for rain moving in by the late afternoon hours. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and healthy St. Patrick's Day celebration. We are thankful for the ability to celebrate this year with friends and family as we move past the rough times from the pandemic. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Are you ready for $0 cost individual employee health insurance? How about company paid life insurance for you and your family? What about on-the-job paid training? Become part of the Landmark difference today. Join Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealer, at our upcoming career fairs. Chat one-on-one with our team to hear what it's really like to work with us. Career fairs will be held at Landmark locations. March 8th in Lexington, March 10th in Kearney, March 22nd in Beatrice, and March 24th in Hastings. See more details at www.landmark.careers.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
My hardest job is to know how to win and how to lose and be able to handle adversity.
Well, I think that's also good because adversity is a great teacher. You know, usually when you're winning, you're not going to change much. When you really encounter adversity, then everything's on the table. You begin to really examine your life and examine what you've been doing and what you haven't been doing. And that's when sometimes the most meaningful changes occur.
Weekdays from 11 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC. And things have obviously been pretty challenging lately with new vehicles, with all the microchip and supply chain issues, but things continue to loosen up as Coppell gets more and more new vehicles in each and every week. We've had many customers also custom order their vehicles. So if you don't see what you want in our current inventory, we can put an order in to get exactly what you want. So go online, reserve your new vehicle at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Call Nebraska Auto Detail today at 402-601-5086.
The Cash Blast promotion from the Nebraska Lottery is back. Until April 12th, when you buy a 2x2 ticket and enter the voucher number online, you could win a $5,000 or $500 cash prize. And if your winning voucher is from a 7-day draw 2x2 ticket, your cash prize is doubled. There will be 7 weekly drawings and 14 total winners in the Cash Blast promotion. Cash Blast from the Nebraska Lottery. You can win $5,000 or $500. Promotion ends April 12, 2022. 2x2 top prize odds 1 in 105,000.
Back to One-on-One with DP. Presented by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Final segment, one-on-one before we hand it over to the captain. Rico, any idea who the leading scorer in the entire tournament is?
Peter Kiss.
Correct. 25 points a game. Best rebounder.
Kid from Kentucky? I don't remember his name.
Yes, sir. Shapeway.
Shapeway.
Best assist man. Also Kentucky.
Also Kentucky. Ty? No, he doesn't start, does he?
Severe Wheeler averages 7 a game.
Oh, wow.
Best 3-point shooter.
Charlie Easley.
You mentioned this the program.
Did I?
Colgate's Oliver Lynch Daniels shooting 53.7% from 3.
Wisconsin's going to have their hands full.
Best shot blocker.
Shea Boy?
Auburn's Walker Kessler, 4.5 a game.
Ooh.
How many NCAA tournaments have there been, Rico?
Oh, that I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
83.
Should be 84.
83.
If not for a
How
global
many
pandemic.
how many programs have actually won an NCAA tournament? Out of 83
Out of
years.
83 years, UCLA dominated for a while. Kansas has multiple. Duke has multiple. North Carolina has multiple. I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to give you an exact number, but I'm going to say less than 30.
37.
Oh, I was close.
37 programs.
In 83 tournaments, 37 programs.
I'm going to
And Gonzaga is not one of them.
I'm going to list these teams.
Okay.
And I ask you, how many titles have they won? Gonzaga, Auburn, Texas Tech, Tennessee, and Purdue combined. How many titles have they won?
What were they again?
Gonzaga, Auburn, Texas Tech, and Tennessee and Purdue. Those 5 schools. How many championships have they won?
0.
They've won 0 national championships.
I almost said 1 because I thought Texas Tech, but they made it to the championship. They lost.
What percentage of brackets, total brackets, at CBS Sports have Gonzaga winning it all?
I'm going to go with over 75.
32% of all brackets.
I guess
have
over 75
Gonzaga.
is way too many. What the heck was I
I don't know.
Because 30, what, you said 35? That's still like
32.
millions. That's like millions of brackets.
How many times has the number 1 overall seed won the NCAA tournament since the committee been ranking the number ones in 2004?
$22.
Well, that's only been 18 years. So.
Oh, sorry. My bad. 8.
In the 18 years, 3 number ones have won it. Florida in 2007, Kentucky in 2012, Louisville in 2013. The number 1 overall seed has lost in the second round once.
I was going to say. Who was it?
Wahoos.
Well, they lost in the first round.
Terrible. Yeah. What 2 teams have the most wins against all the teams in the tournament?
The most wins against all the teams in the
Yep.
tournament?
So I can tell you that there are 2 teams that have 12 wins
Against all of the teams in the
against
tournament.
teams in the field. Who might they be?
Duke and Kansas.
Wisconsin and Purdue.
Oh, my goodness. What is happening? What is this?
We're just giving you I'm right. Like if you're doing your brackets,
Wisconsin and Purdue have the most wins against teams in the tournament.
right?
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So infamously, no team has lost its first conference tournament game and then won a national title. It's never happened. So based on that, you should be suspicious of, ready for this? Auburn, Baylor, Illinois, Wisconsin. Damn you!
I don't think I don't think I have any of them making it to the championship.
I
game. I think I might have like 2 to the final
I
four.
can throw away all my pools now.
You might want to change that.
Last minute, can we change it?
You still have time. Doesn't lock in until after the round of 64.
Oh,
That's tragic, man.
sucks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's terrible. What team has the most wins going into this year's tournament?
Gonzaga?
Oh, Arizona has the most wins.
Oh.
What team has the fewest losses?
Arizona?
Murray State. Murray State only has 2 losses.
Wow.
Murray State.
What seed are they? I know they're like a mid-major. They're a 7, 8?
I'm just
7?
saying. It's just
With 2
saying.
losses?
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to just whatever.
Get this. Norfolk State has the best neutral court record in college basketball at 6-0.
Why do they play so many neutral court
At
games?
6-0.
Why are y'all neutral court so much?
Pay attention to the Spartans. I'm just letting you know.
Spartans.
The best neutral teams in the country. aside from Norfolk State, they all went 5-0. Give me your guesses.
Not Gonzaga.
5-0 teams.
They lost to Duke
Not
in a
Gonzaga.
neutral. Duke?
Arizona,
Of course.
Iowa,
Oh.
and drum roll, the one team that you would never get and you might want to take as an upset, Montana State is 5-0 on the road on neutral sites. So listen,
He just wrote Montana State.
So Nick had just wrote that down. So all right, we'll throw the break.
It's like a sign.
Rashawn Jackson says, I'm coming in hot.
Oh.
So
hotter than yesterday.
Buckle up. Oh, yesterday you made my head hurt. You made my head hurt. The Captain Show coming up next here on The Ticket.